All right, we good. All right, so y'all know what it is, man. This is the weekly recap that we do every week. We just basically review how we did for the week, in trades that we took and or in training if you're not taking any trades. Some of us are not actually taking trades. We're still within the training process, building the muscle, building up the skill, so that by the time you are positioned to actually start taking trades, you're going to win all your trades. You're not going to be losing at all. You're going to be understanding why you're taking trades in the first place, and you're waiting for the market to position itself to give you some money, and that's it. So sometimes people wonder why I talk about it like this, like, oh, well, what you mean everybody's not trading? Everybody's not trading yet. You got to build your skill and your muscle up first before you start trading, because you don't want to start trading and you ain't ready to start trading. Simple as that. When you're ready to start trading, you'll know. You won't wonder if you're ready to start trading. So for those reasons. But yeah, so as you guys come on, let me know how you did this week in training. How you did this week as far as your trades go. If you're doing project 21, where are you within project 21 as well? All right, so let me know what's good with y'all. Let me know. All right, so let me see who we got on here. That's letting me know what's good. So Matthew already came on. He's at basketball camp. He said no losses for the week, and he didn't say how many trades he took, so I know that means he took quite a few trades. Winston 3-0 for the week. Excellent. Very good, man. J. Carly took no L's. Training on point. Discipline 100. 21 pounds down. Life is great. J. Carly, don't tell me you hit 21 pounds. Are you serious? Crazy. That 21 is amazing, ain't it? Keeps reappearing. Winston says he is back in the game. 21 pounds today? Hard. You listen, you don't gotta lie about nothing, and you don't be lying about nothing. So as soon as you tell me that something is what it is, I know that's what it is. Don't nobody got time to be lying, man. It's too much authentic, real shit going on to be lying about anything. Winston, I train every day, 301, 302 together. Nice. The heavy 1-2 punch. Joel said, just training hard. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I see Charity also. How you doing, Charity? Yeah, man. But so you guys know that I'm doing the freestyle. So I think for the freestyle, I'm 16 trades in out of 24. So I got 8 trades left for that. And the freestyle takes you up to 100 contracts. As you know, the Project 21 takes you up to about 54 contracts. And like, people be looking at what I'm doing with the freestyle and what Project 21 is, thinking that it's different. It's not different. It's just simply the way that you're building up to whatever your goal, your destination is. That's all it is. So the freestyle is just 3 extra trades that will take your account up to that 100 contract level. So bottom line is that there is no difference. Like, you know what I mean? When you working, it's forever and oh. In other words, like I said earlier, the reason that we train first before we start trading is so that by the time we start trading, we not losing at all. And that means that you can have the confidence to put yourself in position to scale up to wherever you want to go. Because there's no difference between trading one contract or trading 100 contracts. We're going to be forever and no, forever. That means every trade, your next trade is always 1-0. Think about it like that. So, you know, just like how we talking about how many trades we might have done for the week, it's forever and no at all times. So it's crazy. Rich said, it's 3:01 for me religiously. Also, the recent lives have been something special. I've mentally elevated. Taking up my second account has allowed me to slow right down and sharpen my skill. Yes. The result, 2-0 for the week, 17-0 for account 1, 10-0 for account 2. Yo. 301 Rich in the building. Winston said, I did the challenge with Adele and started live at the 21st day. Nice. Nice. There's that 21 reappearing. Rich said, takes 21 days to create a new habit. There's the 21 again. See, like, it's we are the vibration. Nothing is happening accidentally or by chance. Like, there's a reason that the numbers keep reappearing the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's ill. It's very ill. We get confirmation that we're on the vibration through the way that the numbers play out. Like there's really no other way for us to really explain it, because it's not that much coincidence in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe that, definitely, without a doubt. I see Walker in the building. What up, Walker? And you know what it is. It's a recap. Talk about how you did for the week, and your training, and your trading, whatever went on. Winston says she's proud of, Adele says she's proud of Winston. Without a doubt, man. We all are. We all are proud of one another, man. I see Jelani in the building too. What up, Jelani? Jelani, your hats are coming. They are coming. They look good too. Oh, I will make sure I throw some extra stuff in there. The rubber bands. I forgot about those. I gotta remember to throw some of those in there for you guys. Rich said TA's like a power up bar on a computer game. Yo, TA's like, remember when Mario jumped up and got the flower? He gets the flower and he starts spitting fireballs. Yes, power up. For Sheezy. Walker, what it do, man? Oh, Jelani ain't the favorite, huh? Jakar, you know I got you. Come on down. When you come here, you getting all type of shit. Oh yeah, because I forgot your unicorn, right? Yeah, she's still mad at me for that. I know you felt some kind of way about that unicorn though. She was like, wait, where is it? Shawty's in the building. What up? Walker said he want to know for trading. Got a few high quality binaries for my study files. Walker, this week was a very eye-opening week because and I know that you caught this because I didn't even have a full discussion about it, but my response to one of the videos that you sent me after I played it, remember how my reaction was? And then you watched it again, and when you watched it back, you realized, you was like, whoa, I was bugging out. Like what was I looking at? That's the type of stuff that goes on. I think that like when you're distracted, I think that sometimes you may just be distracted at work. So like just multitasking because you focusing on what you're doing at work. So sometimes you're overlooking what you're seeing on the chart when you're actually watching. Excuse me, what you're seeing on the platform. So that was an example this week. Because one of the videos that you showed me, I was like, what's this? And then when you played it back, you was like, yeah, what the hell was that? You know what I mean? So, like, you already know what it is. Accountability is everything. A turtle. I think I do have a turtle. I think I got a turtle with Dell. I got you. But you know you got to remind me, though. But I believe I do have one. She said a turtle duck. The hell is a turtle duck? I think I understand why you said duck though. Like you mean just a turtle, like rubber ducky thing. I got you. I was like, what's a turtle? A turtle duck, a tuck. Tuck tuck goose. Who else is here? I thought I saw Cujo. I thought I saw Darren also. Ooh, Shawnee's hard body. Shawnee's hard body. 5-0 for the week. Listen to 301 11 times this week. So great week overall. Hard. Oh, I was right, Adele, right? I got you. Rich said, I'm nearing 1,000 views. I suggest you get my cap ready. Talk that shit, Rich. Talk your shit, man. Yeah, I think I saw you pushing 600 now, right? Yeah, matter of fact, you might as well send me the size. Send me your head size. Tell me what color. All of that. I got you. Walker said, yep, keeping the account with the zero up until I record and review the confirmed official MRMH is a level upper in and of itself. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I mean, I'm glad that you're doing that because when I said that last week or whatever it was, when I told you to stop trading, I know that it's hard for you to do that just because of how you're wired. But I'm glad that you did it the way that you did. I'm glad that you did it that way because it's like you forcing yourself to be accountable. And there's nothing bigger than that. That's how you're going to elevate. And that's how you're going to work through whatever the little thing is that you keep doing. Because whatever that little shit is that keeps repeating itself, it's something inside of you. And that's why you got to work it out of yourself, like kind of not by yourself, but you got to figure out how to outmaneuver yourself. It's like you tricking yourself a little bit. So whatever you got to do that, do it. But I see that that's what you're doing. So I'm very proud of you for doing that, man. Very proud of you. That's how we make this shit happen. Jelani, 1-0 for the week. Have to catch up on the week's training, however, but I'll get it done. Definitely. Definitely. Yo. I love the fact that y'all love training as much as I do. I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm obsessed with training, like for real. It's ridiculous. But I see that y'all are too. I see that y'all are too. That's why we elevating the way that we are. Yeah, the unicorn rubber ducky tuck tuck goose. Silliness, man. Silliness. Yeah, man, this is excellent. This is TA excellence right here. TA excellence, man. I thought I saw Sheldon. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, but this is amazing, man. Like, it really is. It really, like, and I don't know who was on the live stream last night. You know, you starting to see more and more. Like, it's not a lot, but there's just people that be coming around like hating. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get at what we doing on Team Alliance. And the funny thing about it is that they don't know anything about what we're doing. They think that they know what we're doing, and they don't. And this is the amazing shit about what goes on. Like when you put your work in, no one's supposed to know what you're doing when you're working. People find out what you're doing after you've done it. You understand what I'm saying? They make assumptions while you actually working, because they not hearing anything. They don't see anything. They're like, oh, I ain't hear from you. I don't see what y'all doing, so you ain't doing shit. They so silly, because the reason that you not hearing anything yet is because I'm working. When I'm working, I'm quiet. I don't got nothing to talk to you about. I don't have nothing to talk about yet. But after my work has been put in and now I'm in the execution mode, now you're going to see what goes on. And then that's when you'll be like, damn, motherfuckers really was putting in work for real. Yeah. Even though I told you that that's what we was doing, but it's kind of like how people get insecure because they feel like they got to prove something to everybody else. Nobody has anything to prove to anybody. The only person that you need to prove anything to is yourself. And because TA is a collective body, we're just putting in the work collectively to prove it to ourselves that we are going to do what we're on track and on the path to do. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not about, oh, well, I got to prove it to you guys. You don't have to prove anything to any of us. We only help. We're here to be the floor, the support. So if you fall, you hit the floor, you can get back up from the floor. If there's no support system in place, there is no floor. You fall, you keep going to, it's a bottomless pit. So that's what Team Alliance is when it comes to those of you that are part of the group and part of the collective. Just the fact that you're here, when you think that you've fallen, you're not really falling. We always are here to pick you back up. That's why you're going to succeed. So it's not even like, you know, when you look at what you're doing personally, if you feel like I'm not doing enough, or, you know, dang, they're doing so much better than me. If you notice throughout the group, if you just listen to everybody, you see how now at this point it's so much less of that. It used to be like that more so, but now it ain't like that, is it? What does everybody in the group do? We congratulate one another. We're lifting one another up. Even like anybody that reaches a goal, people that have completed Project 21. When they complete Project 21, they're pulling you up now. They're not focusing on themselves. Look at what Shawnee does. Look at what Matthew does. You see, like you understand what I'm saying? Look at how everybody's moving. This is what's going to happen. So the more of us that reach that plateau, now I'm up higher. I'm pulling you up. I'm not looking down at you like, hey, I hope you make it. I'm up here, but I'm pulling you up to where I'm at. And that's the constant thing that goes on here. And it's not going to decrease. It's going to increase. More of that's going to go on. And after a while, it's going to just be like, damn, they really doing it. Yeah. And I told you that was going to happen. So, you know, it should come as no surprise that the elevation and the success and everything is like, it's going to be ridiculous. It already is to me. But there's going to come a time where it's so obvious that people on the outside looking in are like, damn, I should have joined last year. And it's like, well, it is what it is. But anyway, Jelani said he had 11-0 for Project 21. See what I'm saying? Walker said the haters represent the last pull of gravity before the TA ship leaves the stratosphere. Yo. Come on, man. Damn. Yo, this is hard. I think I might have missed some comments. Hold on. J. Carr said, now it's becoming more, if you want to be like TA, you must train like TA. All facts. She says, man, I have so much pride being a part of Team Alliance. Yeah, we not for the haters over here. Nope. Rich said, as long as you can look up, you can get up. Oh, shit. Here come the nuggets. Damn. As long as you can look up, you can get up. Shit. He said, like folks, when they missed out on Apple stocks. Right. It's going to be a lot of people like that. It's going to be a lot of people like that. Because see, the thing about it is like Team Alliance now been around and been established now. So it's like people see, oh, they're not going nowhere. No, we're not going anywhere. Not only that, all the time that has gone by, work has been being put in. You understand? The time that has already gone by has been work during that time. It's just like the bamboo tree. You see the growth later. You understand? So as time goes by, we're getting closer to later. So the work that's been being put in all of this time, that's the cultivation and the seed being cultivated all that time. It ain't nothing going on during that time. Everything's going on during that time. So now when the result of that comes and shows up, it's like, oh shit, it's gonna be so massive. Because all of this work was being put in the whole time when people thought that nothing was happening. People it's like out of sight, out of mind, because they're not seeing or hearing anything, but every once in a while they see Team Alliance, they're like, oh, they still there. See Team Alliance again. They still around. They probably ain't making no money. Mind you, all this time we putting work in. The whole time though. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you. J. Carr said everyone will meet the goals as it's their time to reach them. And everyone is lifting each other up. Come on, man. Come on. Shawnee said, Mark, did you think 301 was going to be such a masterpiece when you recorded it? Yes, I did. I knew it. I knew that it was. And it's funny because I kind of said it. If you listen on 301 towards the end, I actually said it. And in that moment, I knew I wouldn't have to do another 301. It was like, because there were previous trainers that kind of represented what 301, or I should say that was supposed to be what 301 is now. But it's like a ladder. We gradually graduated to 301, because the ones before that, like I think it might have been 192. I think before that it was like 92, and what was the other one? Whatever the numbers were. I know the first one was video number 6. So it went from like 6 to, I think it was 55 and 56. Then it went to 92. Then it went like to 178, I think. So it kept gradually working its way up. And then when 301 happened, it's like, because by the time I did 301, we had did behavior. Like I had did classification of behavior, and I was doing all of that. And like, it was like an energy building up. And I was like, I got to do the 301. I have to do it. I didn't even know it was going to be the number 301. But around the time where I felt like it was ready, we was in the 290s. And I was like, you know what? When we hit 300, when we get to 301, that's going to be the one that I do it on. Because I kept talking about, I was like, I'm going to do, you know, the new 192 or whatever the last one was that I used to always tell everybody to watch. So by the time the timing was right, it coincidentally happened to be 301. Because we had just hit 300 videos. And then the next one, I was like, this is going to represent the birth. And 301 was born. And I knew it. I was like, I'm not going to have to do this again. Not going to have to do it again. Yeah, that was hard. As time goes by, we're getting closer to later. Yeah, it was 55 for mad long. It was 55 for mad long. And then I think that there was another one that came later. It might have been 175. It might have been was it 175? I forgot which one it was, but it was a triple digit one that came after 55 and 56. It might have been 2 actually. So you could kind of see how I was working my way up to it. Because I was like, I'm gonna do a training that's gonna be the training of all trainings. So whether you go back or you go forward, that 301 represents the pivot. It elevates your understanding, and it trains you so you understand anything behind you and you understand everything ahead of you. Timeless. It's timeless. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's timeless. That shit is past and future. Yeah, it was 55 and 56, and then it was other ones too after that. Yep. Hard, man. But yeah, that's a good question though, Shawty. I definitely knew that 301 was going to be the one. Right. It was gonna be the new 55. And because like 55 is an amazing training. But it was like we weren't at MRMH yet. By the time 301 came, we were at MRMH. So I was like, that's why this is going to be such a powerful foundation for everybody, like for new and old. So when brand new people come into the training process, the boost that they get is like, whoa. It's like, it just hits you so hard. That's why people, when they watch it, they're like, man, like what? That was amazing. What should I watch next? It's like, for right now, don't watch nothing next. Watch that again. And keep watching it again. And keep watching it again. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's the forever repeat. Exactly. Yeah, Rich, it was 196. Thank you. Right, it was 196. Yep. Yeah, we did. We had a whole we was talking about 301 like for mad long right after. And then later on, mindset trainings came. That's when 336 came. That like 336 was crazy. That's why I incorporated into the first three. And then after 336, 396 came. And everybody was like, yo, we got to include that one too. So when you listen to those three together, as a new person, you start at 336, then you go to 396, then you go to 301. It's like it hits you with the mindset aspect first. So that by the time you get to 301, your mindset has been prepped already. You see what I'm saying? You've been prepared. So now that you're there, now the way that you receive 301 is on a different level because you've been mentally prepared and you've been prepared like subconsciously to receive 301 and understand the importance of it. And you're in a greater position now to execute it. You see what I'm saying? Because your mindset been prepped. That's what 336 and 396 do for you. They prepare you for what's about to happen from 301. And that's why it's 301 on repeat. Happily ever after. That shit is going to be, you need to listen to that forever. I'm at 2100. 2100 views on that. So shit is crazy, man. The level of intensity for your training process is going to be the same level of what's the word to use? Precision, accuracy, consistency. It's going to be the same level of precision, accuracy, and consistency with your trading. You're becoming forever Renault because of how you trained. The training process is going to make you forever Renault because it's going to have your precision, your accuracy, and your execution so automated. It's so automated. You're not thinking about it. You blacking out, and your zone is just execution of the process all the time. There's no room for both. Like you can't mess up. You're gonna literally be forever Renault. That's why there's no fear when you in the process of scaling up and all of that. People be getting scared looking at bigger contracts. We ain't scared at all. At all. The bigger contracts don't even have nothing to do with it. It's the same process. Over and over and over. That's what I'm saying about how the training process preps everything for the execution when you begin to trade. So by the time you start trading, you can't even do nothing else because there's nothing else to do. It's just this. This is what you've been training for the whole time. Boom. Your execution is going to be a reflection of your training. And then next thing you know, you have a Shiny. Next thing you know, you have a Matthew. You understand what I'm saying? You have these people that demonstrate, and they're doing it within their own time. So it takes however long it takes. And then on top of that, they're doing it however they feel like doing it. Look at how Jelani moves. His discipline is ridiculous. He taking his time. He just said he 11-0 for the project. He not rushing. That's how he train. The same way he trains is how you see the results. Yeah, shit is crazy, man. All facts. All right, Winston. TA brings you to the you that you were supposed to be. Whoa. Oh, shit. Shadi said, to me, 396 set the tone for Project 21, at least for me. Look at that. The mindset. Come on, man. Walker said execution. Shani said, one of my favorite parts of 301 is, Mark, can I take this? No. So true. So true. That's what it is, man. And that's and when you hear that and you keep hearing that, that's what happens at the subconscious level when you start to move automated. It's like that's playing. It's like when you get to the point where you start trading, 301 is like the soundtrack playing in the background all day. All day. It's playing. You hear it. You hear everything that's coming from that. And that's what your execution reflects. The shit is just hard, man. It's hard. Shit is hard, man. Yep. But this is what we do, man. So this is what we do. Shani said, that's all I hear when I approach the market every day. That's it. And what goes on is that's exactly how you move, because you've conditioned yourself through training to move a certain way without thinking about moving that way. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to think about the move. You just move. You've elevated beyond the thought process that goes into moving. Now it's so automatic. That's automatically how you move. You don't have to think about it anymore. Through training, you think about it because you're breaking down your intellectual understanding of what's coming into you subconsciously. You see what I'm saying? Your training, the subconscious training, is putting pressure. It's like it's squeezing your intellect. It's squeezing it. That's why the repetition of it suffocates all of the things that interrupt the automatic move, the automatic execution of the process. You bypass your intellect. Your intellect be in the way. Man, I wonder why he said to do it like that, though. This is your intellect interfering. The less of that you start to do and you just press play again, you keep suffocating that. The fear and the doubt, the debate. You suffocate all of that. The more that you suffocate that, the more that your elevation kicks in. As you elevate, what do you think you're elevating above? Like, this is hard right here. Think about elevation. What are you elevating above? Think about that. You're elevating above your intellect. See, you going to the God level. All right, let me chill. I gotta chill right now. Let me relax. We got 100+ people on the live. That's crazy. What's up, Stacy? What's up, Shahara? Rich said the energy has created the path of learning. Yep. Rich said TA brings you into the game above traders that have been trading for years. And you know that they don't like that shit, right? They can't stand that. TA brings you to the you were destined to be. That's hard. I read that again. That's hard right there. Rich said we become a part of the mechanism. I'm gonna blow your mind in a second too. Yeah, they not ready for the I am mark. That's crazy. I said that. The I am mark. Even though you said the I am mark. But the way it came out, it was the same energy. Elevated a little bit. That's crazy. Yeah, you see where Rich said we become a part of the mechanism? There's going to come a moment where you become the mechanism. Yo, see, like this is how TA works. When you join and you in the beginning, you become a part of TA. Okay? Eventually, you become TA. What is TA? The answer. Woo. You think that when we talk about I am MRMH, you think that that's like just something to say? You become MRMH. Shani said that's the mental TA armor. Jamal, what's up, man? Jelani says slowing down the process is key, even though I already go slow, but everything gets clearer and clearer. Each day now, being stress-free is important to me. Facts. Walker said, uh-oh, the seed to the next level of consciousness has been planted. Try to tell you, man. That's why, see, yesterday somebody was coming on the live stream talking about this is all philosophy. It's philosophy to the untrained. Your mind can't even handle certain things until you reach a certain level of elevation within your understanding. That's why everything looks crazy to you. It looks philosophical to you. But realize that what we're doing is not philosophy just remaining in the clouds. It's not like it's just up here in the clouds chilling. What we do is we got the head in the cloud, but our feet are in the dirt. So you in heaven and on earth at the same time. You're not just in heaven. You're not daydreaming about being in the clouds. That's the whole idea of philosophy and ideas. Idealism is just that. It's ideas. Oh, well, this is my idea of this. Or this is how I feel about it, my opinion. Your idea becomes opinions. What we dealing with is elevated. These are not opinions. These are facts. Fact is when opinion meets actual execution. So then it's not opinion no more. Now it's a fact. We know that works. Just like subconscious training. You don't know that works until you do it. Until you do that, you're like, subconscious training, what the hell is that? What is he talking about? Exactly. You're not supposed to know. Certain things you can't know until you elevate. How do you elevate? You got to do it. You have to become a practitioner first. That's just like me telling you, yo, if you do this right here, man, you get that. And you're like, all right, well, it sounds good, but I don't know if I can do that. All right, if you can't do it, then you can't get it. That's hard. If you can't do it, you can't get it. Whoa. See, people ain't ready for this shit. You ain't ready for this shit, man. Like at this point, it's at such a high level that shit that I'm saying now, you ain't gonna understand for like a year. Like a year from now, you'll just get it. It'll catch up to you. Why? Because that's how long it's gonna take you to expand your mind to even accept what I'm saying right now. That's how the vibrations work. The vibe connects to itself. If you're not on the vibe, you don't get connected to the vibe. That's why the vibration just flows. It's connecting and reconnecting to itself. That's what TA is. He that had an ear to hear, let him hear. You ain't gonna understand this shit until you elevate, man. You try to figure out how to elevate. Join. Come on, man. Come on. Jelani said, I agree with Shani in keeping yourself occupied. With a part-time job on the side, it enables me to have completely no pressure when you finally come to observe and study the market. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. You realize the level of execution that is? Listen to what he just said. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. You like, that's total submission. You're submitting. Submission is what leads to upliftment. You got to give up first. Just like slowing it down speeds it up. Huh? Hello. I'm telling you, watch. Mark my words. What I just said a moment ago about how somebody will watch this a year from now and just begin to understand. People looking at this now don't even know what the hell is going on. They're like, what's TeamAlliance? I thought they was trading. We are trading. Yeah, but it sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like motivation. Yeah. Sounds like philosophy. Yeah, that too. But it's elevated. The shit we talk about, we doing. Everything I explain to you is because I've done it. I've experienced it. And continue to. That's why you got to catch up. See what I'm saying? Like, you have to catch up. You still trying to figure shit out. Come on. Rich said, having the right mindset for life is a philosophy. TA training is more than a skill. It's now becoming a personality and temperament. You're embodying. It's the embodiment of. That's what I'm saying about how your training elevates you. When you train, you're elevating to a point where you become what you were learning. You're not learning it anymore. You have become it. Your head is in the clouds, but your feet are in the dirt on the ground. You're doing it. Matter of fact, you're not just doing it, you can only do it. You can't even do nothing else now. It's like it's pure. Come on, man. Shai said, word up. Jelani, that changed the game for me. Salute. Jamal, observation is fun. Sounds like we don't want to be broke. That's what it sounds like. Nope. See, the thing about it, being broke is a mindset. Uh-oh. People think being broke means not having no money. Not having money is a result of the mindset of being broke. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Motherfuckers ain't ready. Yo. Rich said, they say going through the process in your mind breeds more results and is more powerful than doing the actual process. Yes. And see, the thing about that, that's a powerful statement, because the process in your mind is the training process. See, the process that you go through in your mind conditions you. If you're conditioning yourself to do something, by the time you actually start doing it, you don't even know that you're doing it. You're not even aware that you're doing it. You have become it, and that's all that you can do now. You've become it. You can't even do nothing else. All I do is win. Win, win, no matter what. That's real. All I do is win. I look at everything as a win. What you call as a loss, I look as a win. What you thought was a loss is a win. You think you get to that state of mind just snapping your fingers? No. You get there through process, training. You're training yourself to become what you're learning. You get to a point where you become it. You don't even got to think about it no more. And then it's this. Think about it. Think about what a circle is. A circle is repeat. Repeat and repeat. Well, damn, why don't do nothing else? I don't have to do nothing else. I don't want to. All I do is win. Can't accomplish all these things being mind broke. Exactly. You broke in your mind first. That's what people don't understand. You think that you financially are broke because of circumstances. No. It's the other way around. You got to reverse engineer everything. Mentally, you broken. Somewhere. You got to fix your mind before you fix your behind. On that note, that's the mic drop. Peace.